Every morning at the crack of dawn, Joel wakes up and makes his way down to the barn to start work. In this episode of The Road to the Royal, we're going to learn about the Schillings family egg farm and what it takes to make a grade A egg. Let's go down to the barn and meet him.
I'm third generation farmer, so my grandparents started this farm and I've been working here since I was, 11 or so officially, I guess.
Right. Walk me through your daily life here on the egg farm.
So the first thing we do is we check the water and the feed numbers to make sure that the birds have been getting the appropriate amount. Check every single bird, make sure that they're that they're looking healthy and active. And after that's done, then we can start doing some of our cleaning chores and maintenance for a couple hours. And then after we've done our cleanliness chores, we'll start collecting eggs, which we'll get a chance to show you in a moment. And that takes about 2 hours per barn. Once I know that all of their feedings throughout the day have gone smoothly, then I can go home around 5 or so.
Do you ever get a day off?
The chickens don't take days off laying, so no.
What's your favorite part about providing eggs for families in Ontario?
My favorite part is being able to produce a good local source of protein for families to be able to afford.
How do you like your eggs?
So I am very picky about my eggs. I like my eggs soft boiled for 6.5 minutes.
Oh.
Into an ice bath, seasoned in soy sauce for an hour, and then cut in half in the middle of a ramen bowl.
All right, I like the sounds of that. Okay, so can we go into the barn and see how all of this works?
Yeah, let's show you around.
Okay.
Quickly, before we enter, you'll see we have lines painted on the ground.
Yep.
So we have to make sure that we're clean and not bringing in any.
I showered.
After you put one black booty on, you can step across the line and do the other one, and then enter the what we call the Kaz zone.
The Kaz zone. Welcome to the Kaz zone. So how come we have to do this type of thing?
Our concern is that we want to keep our birds healthy so that they can continue to provide us with eggs for our consumers at the grocery stores.
So content and healthy birds are key here, folks.
So I brought you to our egg packer room. This machine here is the egg packer itself. So there's belts in the barn that collect all the eggs to the front. They go up an elevator and then onto a conveyor which brings them here. The machine loads the eggs onto trays of 30. And then all I have to do is take these trays and stack them 6 high and load them onto skids like this to get sent to the grading station. And then our grader picks them up twice a week to grade and then eventually send to the grocery stores. The whole egg laying process begins the day before when they drop a yolk down from their yolk sac, and then they begin to form the white and the shell around that overnight. And then it's in the morning when they actually lay the egg. Each bird lays about an egg a day. Generally, the egg size gets bigger as the flock gets older. However, when the birds are young and still getting used to their laying cycle, every once in a while they'll actually create a double yolk where they drop 2 yolks at once, and that's when you get the super big eggs.
Okay, so we're standing here and a bunch of different size eggs have come through. We've had one that's this big, it's considered to be a jumbo egg, and then we've had one this size, which is considered to be peewee size. Now what's special about this egg is that it's probably got a double yolk in it.
Okay, so we got a couple of our hens here. I'm just going to show you how we inspect them to make sure that they are nice and healthy.
Okay.
So the first thing you were kind of looking for is their feathers to make sure that there's no bare spots or any sores. Other really good indicators are the colors of their comb.
Yep.
So both of our hens here are nice and bright red, which is good. Other things we can look for are to make sure that her feet are nice and clean. You can see they have big talons, but they're not so scary. You can tell that they're very content.
And how often do you come and do like a little check on them?
We check the birds twice a day.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Oh, twice a day.
Yep.
Oh, she just said twice a day. Thanks, Joel. That was so interesting. I'm really inspired by your family's dedication to the family business. Now, if you want to meet an egg farmer just like Joel, visit Egg Farmers of Ontario's Egg Education booth at the Royal between November 1st and November 10th. And if you want to share your journey to the fair, hashtag it Road to the Royal. Now, you need to make me that very particular egg and ramen. Sound good?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.